Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Yorkshire Crafter. My name's Julie and today I have got Flosstube for you guys. So this is Flosstube 143. So this week I have been mainly focusing on Valentine's glass from Carolyn Manning, but we're going to go right back to last Friday when I filmed and what I have been stitching on. So I have been this week picking some Erin Elizabeth designs from Shalene's challenge, Shalene's 3 designer challenge. So Shalene's creativity room, she picks 3 designers for us each month to focus on, and yeah, one of them was Erin Elizabeth designs. So the first one I pulled out is Stitch Snowman. So let me find that and I can show you. That one. When my tablet wants to load it up. So this is Stitch Snowman from Erin Elizabeth. So, do you want to stitch a snowman? So yeah, that is that one. So for this one, let me find it. It's in this bag. This one in this little Ziploc bag. Get this out and also move the needle. There we go. So this is how far I got with Stitch Snowman. I don't want to take it out of the hoop, but yeah, I finished the word stitch. I put A and then every other letter for snowman, and then we've got a white letter, a white N in there, and that's going to be the word snowman. So on that day I put in 126 stitches, and in total this one has had 271 stitches. Yeah, 271 stitches, and this is at 9.49%. So yeah, Stitch Snowman. So that was the first thing I stitched on Friday. Make sure I put it all away properly. Then I did my last day on Mini Evergreen. So let me find the picture for Mini Evergreen. So this one has now had the full 5 days. So this is artwork by Tracy Butler, charted by Heaven and Earth Designs. So that is what that one is going to look like. And on that day I put 180 stitches into this one. Bag to open. So where are we now with this one? So I put a little bit more work into her hat. So this is where we are with this one. So I think the first 3 or 4 days I came down and started her hat, and I think this is the front brim of her hat. So yeah, I put 180 stitches and I think it was just this gold colour. So in total this one has had 3063 stitches, and it's now at 4.45%. So yeah, 4.45% on that one now. So yeah, like I said, that one has now had the full 5 days. So that one will go away now for this rotation. Put things down on the floor as I'm showing you. So I also worked on another Erin Elizabeth, and this is Be Kind, and I don't actually need to show you the cover photo for this one because I worked on this one on Friday and also on Saturday. When I stop crinkling, we have a finish for this one. Well, what I'm calling a finish. So this is the Erin Elizabeth Be Kind. You can see, just see the white of the wings on this fabric, but I'm very pleased the way this one has come out. But I'm leaving it on here because I have another project on the other side. This is a Shannon Christine one. But yeah, I have finished Be Kind. This should be a rectangular frame in black around it, but I have chosen to leave that off. So yeah, this is a finish. So I will show you how Erin designed it with the border when my tablet wants to load. Come on. So yeah, that is how Erin designed it, and that is my finish of it. So yeah, just without the border. But yeah, that is a finish. So I am very pleased that I have got a finish. Very happy with that. So yeah, that was Friday and Saturday. So that is that one. And then I picked another Erin Elizabeth on Saturday, which is the Stitchy Snowman that I just showed you. So yeah, the Stitch Snowman, and I put 56 stitches into that one. On Sunday I picked another Erin Elizabeth, and this is Stitchy Christmas. So let me find that one. It's this one. Excuse me. So yeah, Stitchy Christmas, and that's this one. So Stitchy Christmas. Have yourself a stitchy little Christmas. And this is another Erin Elizabeth Designs. let me find that one in here, which is this one. And on that day I put 299 stitches in. Whoops, getting threads everywhere. So this is this one. So I moved my hoop over a little bit, and I've got the T and I think the C is just underneath there. So I tried to finish the word stitchy, but I didn't get quite that far, so I moved the hoop over. And yeah, like I said, on that day I put 299 stitches. So I picked a different red, and then I used like a yellowy gold, and that's the start of the scissors up the top there. So in total this one has had 367 stitches, and it's at 13.06%. so that is that one, another Erin Elizabeth. That's the bag, trying to get the air out. Right, so then going into Monday was when I started to pick up Valentine's glass again, and this is a Carolyn Manning Designs. So let me find that one. So this is what this one is going to look like. This is a Valentine's glass. Let me enlarge that a little bit. So yeah, you can see I started at the top center, so I worked my way down and did these diamond shapes. I've come across a little bit here, and I've come across a little bit this way. So I was doing some filling of some black that I'd already started, and then I decided to pick up the black again and do some more outlines of the shapes. So where are we? Not that one, this one, right in the bottom. So in total this week, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, because I stitched a little bit this morning, so this has now had the full 5 days, 1,670 stitches on this one, and I can leave it folded because this is where we are now. So I had this top bit here done, and these sort of diamond shapes in here, but yeah, all this coming down here and then coming across here. This is the little bit I did this morning, the black. So yeah, a total of 1,670 stitches, and I hit my full 5 days. So in total this has had 2,053 stitches, and it's at 8.55%. Yeah, 8.55% on this one now. So yeah, that's where we are with Valentine's glass, and I must say I have really enjoyed picking that one up again. I really did enjoy it. So switching back and forth between filling in and doing some outline, filling some more in, coming back and doing some outline. Yeah, I really enjoyed. stitching on that one. So also on Monday I picked up another Erin Elizabeth, and this is called Ho Ho Ho. So let me find that one and I can show you. So this model, the model for this one was stitched on a black fabric, but I've chosen a different fabric. That. So yeah, this is Ho 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 from Erin Elizabeth Designs. So that's what that one is going to look like. But like I said, I've chosen not to do the darker fabric. So on Monday I put 281 stitches into this one. And again, move the needle. So this is where we are with this one. So I did a center start, so I've got the middle hoe, and this one is at 293 stitches in total, and this is at 18.73%. So yeah, nearly 19%. So yeah, that is that one. So that was Monday. I got quite a bit of stitching done on Monday. To say I went live in the evening with the, whoops. Yeah, to say I went live in the evening with the Disney doll house. So I've got quite a bit of stitching in the daytime done. And then I stitched a little bit after the Disney doll house because there was another live stream on after me. So then Tuesday I just worked on Valentine's glass. I was also helping in a live stream on Tuesday. I do the chat. Wednesday I worked on Valentine's glass and also Halloween Quaker. So Halloween Quaker is a Lila Studios. So this is Halloween Quaker. That's what that one is going to look like when it's finished. So on that day, on Wednesday, I put in 297 stitches. So let me show you. Yep, this one is Halloween Quaker. So this one is done on a 14 count. Let me get the bag. Let me see. A 14 count vintage grey marble, and this is from a company called Floss, and we bought it through Amazon, but they do have their own website. So this is how far I am now with Halloween Quaker. It goes that way. Yeah, it goes that way. So it shows up much brighter in person, this variegated thread. I've got this motif here, and I've just come over and started this motif at this side. So yeah, 297 stitches I put in on that day. So I finished the center of this motif and then came over here. So this one has had 1,459 stitches so far altogether, and it's at 8.11%. So oh yeah, that looks much better. So it's oranges, greens, yellows. Very nice variegated thread. So let me tell you, try and tell you which thread that was. I think it is an anchor, I believe. Yes, it's an anchor thread, so that's 1304. Oh, 1304, and it's, yeah, orange, yellow. So that's what that first motif is stitched in. So an anchor variegated thread. So that is that one. So yeah, 8.11% on that one complete. So then on to Thursday. Yeah, I worked on Valentine's glass, and then I also pulled out black vintage sampler. Let me find that one. So this is by Owl Forest Embroidery. So black vintage sampler, and this is what this one is going to look like when it's finished. So I am currently over at this side, so I have completed all of this going along here. I've come down and done some of this corner border. I think I've done the first 2 flowers, and I've come in and I've started the hot air balloon. So on this one I put 327 stitches. Excuse me, hiccup. Yes, so 327 stitches into this one. So this is how far along I have got with this one now. So in total I have 1,596 stitches, and it's at 6.83%. So yeah, I finished this here, I came down, did a couple of flowers here, and I've started in the hot air balloon. So let me fold it out and show you where I am now with it. So that's where I am. So yeah, 1,596 stitches into that one altogether. So yeah, that is where we are now. Yeah, very pleased. I'm enjoying stitching that, and I've had quite a few people say that they might do the same colourway. So yeah, that's good to hear. So yeah, I'm stitching that in 820, so DMC 820. And then, like I said, today I have stitched a little bit on Valentine's glass. So this morning I put in 112 stitches into that one. So what we're going to do now is we're going to update my whip go board. I keep forgetting to go back and sort out my whip go. So we're going to go back to January and the numbers that were picked in January. So we had number 22, which was Mini Hocus Pocus. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for a total of 1,509. So I did do that one. So that's number 22, and that is down here. And then the second one, number 9, was Turtle Quaker. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So I did 4 days, but because my whip go, I forgot to say, is 1,000 stitches or 5 days. So if I didn't get the full 5 days, I have to have at least 1,000 stitches into a project. So Turtle Quaker, I worked 4 days, but I got 1,147. So I can tick off number 9 because I got over 1,000 stitches. So that was January. Now into February. Let's move that one up out of the way. So the first one, number 24, is Mini Evergreen. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got the full 5 days in, and I only got 908 stitches into Mini Evergreen, but I did do the full 5 days. So I can cross off number 24, which is this one here. And then we have just worked on Valentine's glass, number 3. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and a total of 1,670. So I can cross that one off as well. So number 3. So this is how my whip go board is looking. I have completed 4 full goals so far for this year. So yeah, very, very pleased with that. So whip go is updated, and that is Jessie Marie Does Stuff here on YouTube. It's her baby. She came up with whip go and just like a bingo board type of thing. And yeah, your board, your rules. So you'll make up what your goals are. You can put projects in, you can put number of days, number of stitches, any number of different things. But I've also seen recently that people have been doing whip go boards for other things, so other crafts like knitting or crochet, but then they've also put things in for cleaning or DIY, or you know, all different kinds of whip go boards. So work in progress. So whip go, yeah, work in progress go. So yeah, to get stuff done. So yeah, I've seen all sorts of different ideas for people's whip go boards, and people asking questions, you know, can I do a whip go board for this, can I do a whip go board for that? It's like, let your imagination run wild. So right, that is the stitches done. So next week, so not next week, tomorrow, well, rest of the day tomorrow, excuse me, the rest of the day, Saturday and Sunday, I have given myself a goal. I would like a finish on coffee sampler. I have not got much left to do, so I was chatting with some friends yesterday and asked their opinion on what I should work on this weekend, and they said, yeah, go for it, go for a finish. So let me move the camera up, I don't want to make anybody dizzy, but this is where we are now with Coffee Sampler. So I have got this side here to finish, I've got the words to put in, I then have, there's some letters in here, but I might put our names in. I'm not sure whether I'm going to try and put them into here or if I'm going to put them in here. But yeah, I've got this motif to finish, I've got all this side, the words and our names. So I am hoping to get a finish this weekend on this one if I can. So yeah, that is Coffee Sampler, and at the time it was by Happy Mood Point, and they did have a store, well, a shop, an Etsy shop, but I believe they have rebranded, they've changed their name. Is it Daily Stitches or Daily Stitch Studio? Something like that now, but yeah, that was originally by Happy Mood Point. So I'm going to be working on that this weekend, hoping for a finish. If I do get a finish, then go over to my Facebook group and I will post a picture of the finish in there. So my Facebook group is Yorkshire Crafter, and it's got the blue diamonds, so I think there's 2 or 3 at the beginning and 2 or 3 at the end, but yeah, my Facebook group, Yorkshire Crafter. I believe I put a finished picture of the Be Kind, the Erin Elizabeth, I believe I put a picture in that Facebook group. So if I do finish Coffee Sampler, then yeah, watch out for a picture coming in that group. Yeah. So that is my plans for this weekend. I do have a little bit of haul. I got sent some products to review from VIP Cross Stitch. So I have a pre-printed cross stitch kit. This is on 14 count Aida and it's 48 centimeters by 48 centimeters, and these are hydrangeas. So yeah, the puff balls, as I like to call them, because for a long time I didn't know what they were called, or couldn't remember what they were called if people told me. But yeah, these are hydrangeas, and apparently they were Mark's grandma's favourite plant, her favourite flowers, and yeah, I'm quite fond of them too. We had some at the, not the last house, but the house before, where we lived in private rented. We put some of these hydrangea bushes at the top of the garden, at the side of the drive by the big gates. But yeah, gorgeous hydrangeas. And then I got some clip frames. I got an 8x8 and an 11x11, and yeah, this is the, I merged the two together, so these are 8x11, and these I feel are perfect size to work in. So when you have your fabric, it's a really nice area to work in, and it's not it doesn't hurt your hand, it's not too heavy. But yeah, so I got 2 sets, well, I got 1 of each, so I've made like 2 frames. So that was a little bit of haul that I had from VIP Cross Stitch. I have done an unbagging. Yes, get my words out, put my tongue away. So yeah, I have done a full unbagging for VIP cross stitch. It's a video before this one or before the last. Yeah, I think it's the video before this. No, before last Flosstube. It's been a week ago. Yeah, not last video, the video before. Anyway, I'm stumbling over my words. So I might have to double dip this weekend. So I have tried to go with the 3 designers that were picked. Those were Erin Elizabeth, Doreen Jones and Le Petit Croix de Luce. So I have put the Erin Elizabeth designs into my acrostic, the 24 Hours of Cross Stitch Facebook group. They do an acrostic word, and it's do what you love is the word for February. So yeah, do what you love. So Saturday and Sunday, yeah, I'm probably going to have to double dip. So I'm pulling out Snowman again, and I am also supposed to be working on Ocean Pearl. So I'll have to see. I might be able to get some daytime stitching in, as well as Coffee Sampler. So yeah, let's just see how far we get. And then next week I'm going to be carrying on. So we have Winter Queen by Shannon Christine. We have Ho 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 from Erin Elizabeth. We have Always Be Yourself, and that's a Stitch Rovia. I can't remember if it was a book or a magazine. It might have been a book. Always Be Yourself. Yeah, it might be a book. Maybe Cross Stitch for the Heart, I think. Then we have The Witch Next Door, and that's a The Witch Next Door. Who's that by? Primrose Cottage Stitches. There it came. Yeah, Primrose Cottage Stitches. Then we have Lady Halloween. That is next Friday. So Lady Halloween, and that is by Jardin Privé. Yeah, it's the model stitch was black and 2 different shades of grey, I believe, but I'm just stitching mine all in black. So yeah, black and 2 different shades of grey, but I'm doing all mine all in black. So yeah, I'll leave it up to there. So yeah, Lady Halloween. So we will see if I can stitch on that one before I come back and do my next Flosstube. So I might be able to get some morning stitches in. If not, it will be after Flosstube. Right, so next I have done stitches, I've done haul. I do have something, it hasn't been dispatched yet. I've had a message about the needle minder, and this month's theme is hot air balloons. So yeah, that is the needle minder. Trying to think. I can't show you the Friday freebies because my phone is currently on charge. I forgot to put my phone on charge. I usually either put it on charge overnight or try and get it a bit on charge before I do my video, even if it's just half an hour, so I can quickly show you the Friday freebies. But I completely forgot. I believe it's another Biscornu. It's a green stitched in green, and it's yeah, another biscarnu. She says it matches the last one. Well, not matches, but it's like a companion piece to the last biscarnu that she did. This one is stitched in greens. I think it's like flowers. But yeah, Doreen Jones, definitely go check out her Facebook. Doreen Jones Cross Stitch, I think, is her Facebook group, her official one. There is another Facebook group. It's run by other people, but I'm not sure whether Doreen is an admin on that group or she's just a member, I think, maybe, but she will answer questions over on that group as well. So yeah, whichever group you go to, just check at the top in the file section, and if there isn't anything in the files or you can't find it, then go over to the other group. So yeah, either or. Yeah, go check out both Facebook groups. But yeah, she's done another biscarnu. Is there anything else? There was another, I think it's an Easter or a spring stitch along, another Facebook group, Stitchy Kate or Kate Stitches. There will be links down in the description box. Yes, I will have a link for Doreen Jones, so it'll take you straight to that Facebook group. So yeah, don't need to, yeah. So I will have a link to Doreen's Facebook group, so you can go check that out. But yeah, Stitchy Kate or Kate Stitches, there is a stitch along. I think it's either spring or Easter or a combination of the two, but there's a stitch along, and she's done like a set of 4, I'd say Easter themed. So there's some eggs, there's a bunny, I think there's some carrots and other vegetables, and so it's like a set of 4 that you do in a frame, and she's doing it, I think, does it start next week right to the beginning of March. I think the last drop is at the beginning of March. So she'll do 5 drops in total, so the first being the frame, then box 1, box 2, box 3, box 4. So yeah, spring and Easter stitch along. So yeah, Stitchy Kate or Kate Stitches, there will be a link down in the description box below. It's free pattern, so you just need to get the supplies, so fabric, thread. So yeah, it's a free to join. All she asks is that you post pictures in her Facebook group or tag her on Instagram if you post on Instagram. So tag her over there. But that was the 2 freebies that I can remember. Like I said, sorry I haven't brought my phone, it's currently on charge. But that is everything for this week. So yeah, while this is uploading, I am going to put Coffee Sampler into my clip frame, and yeah, get stitching for the weekend. This weekend is also Shalene's cross stitch weekend. If you would like to join in, if you'd like to come and chat, then get a hold of Shalene. She has a YouTube channel, Shalene's Creativity Room, so you can always contact her over there, or check in the about section or the description boxes of any of her videos, and she will have her contact information in there. So yeah, come and chat. Yeah, cross stitch weekend. I always enjoy cross stitch weekend. It's always good fun. But yeah, that is everything for this week. So I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm so tongue-tied this week. I don't know what's going on. Yeah, very tongue-tied this week. But yeah, I am going to let you guys go and enjoy the rest of your day. Have a fantastic weekend. And yeah, I will see you guys next week. So, remember guys, in a world where it can be anything, be kind. Bye guys.